have the privilege to introduce the energetic MCE class of 2020. Lily Gustafson, class president. She has attended MCE for 6 years. She would like to be an orthodontist in the future. Her favorite story in the Bible is Job.
Lola Crecilius, class vice president. She's attended MCE for 5 years. She would like to be a pediatrician. Her favorite Bible character is the woman at the well.
John Mark Armstrong, class pastor. He has attended MCE for 7 years. He plans to be a pastor or a counselor in the future. His favorite story in the Bible is the life of Peter.
David Silverio. He is the class treasurer. He's attended MCE for 7 years. He plans to do something fun in the future. His favorite person in the Bible is Elijah.
Sequoia Glasgow, class secretary. Attended MCE for 9 years. Plans to be a criminal defense lawyer. Favorite person in the Bible is Moses.
Aiden Collins. He's the class historian. He's attended MCE for 9 years. He would like to be a police officer or serve in the military. His favorite people in the Bible are James and John, the sons of thunder.
Cody Blackburn. He has attended MCE for 6 years. He plans to be an astronomer or a musician when he gets older. His favorite person in the Bible is Jesus.
Syra Cassidy. This is her first year attending MCE. She would like to be a radiologist. Her favorite person in the Bible is David.
Angelina D. Domenico. She has attended MCE for 7.5 years. She plans to be a missionary or a stay-at-home mom. Her favorite story in the Bible is the parable of the 10 virgins.
Ben Fernandez. He has been an MCE for 4 years. He would like to be a meteorologist or a wildlife photographer. His favorite person in the Bible is Paul.
Sam Fernandez. He has attended MCE for 4 years. He plans to be a photographer, interior designer, or a helicopter pilot. His favorite story in the Bible is when Paul gets shipwrecked on the island of Melita.
David Garcia. He's been an MCE for 4 years. He's actually unsure about what he wants to do in the future. His favorite person in the Bible is David and Goliath.
Lila Gary. She has attended MCE for 9 years. She plans to be a psychiatrist or an attorney. Her favorite story in the Bible is Jonah and the well.
Austin Hardesty. He's been an MCE for 9 years. He would like to be a programmer or data analyst. His favorite person in the Bible is Samson.
Ryan Haslam. He has attended MCE for 9 years. He plans to be a scientist or an engineer when he gets older. His favorite person in the Bible is David.
Joseph Houston. He has attended MCE for 1 year. He would like to be a singer when he gets older. His favorite person in the Bible is David.
Noah Jameson. He has attended MCE for 9 years. He plans to be an interior designer. His favorite person in the Bible is Noah.
Jocelyn Kim. She has been an MCE for 4 years. She would like to be a dermatologist in the future. Her favorite person in the Bible is Esther.
Franklin Braden Lara. He has attended MCE for 2.5 years. He plans to be an auto mechanic in the future, and his favorite Bible character is Moses.
Braden Larson. He has attended MCE for 8 years. His plans are to be a neurosurgeon. His favorite Bible character is Jesus.
Anderson Llewellyn. He has attended MCE for 9 years. He plans to be a veterinarian when he gets older, and his favorite Bible character is the prodigal son.
Sabrina Mann. She's been at MCE for 3 years. Her plans are to be a pediatrician or a bionic vet. Her favorite Bible character is Esther.
Allie McKenzie. Allie has attended MCE for 9 years. She plans to be a college art professor or professional animator. Her favorite Bible character is Elijah.
Temba Londwa. He has attended MCE for 3 years. He plans to be a cardiac surgeon. His favorite Bible character is Elijah.
Jackson Roddy. He has attended MCE for 9 years. He plans to be a teacher or an engineer in the future. His favorite Bible story is Jesus in the wilderness.
Giorgio Valdespino. He has been at MCE for 4 years. He plans to be a project manager engineer. His favorite Bible character is David.
Razel Webb. She has attended MCE for 1 year. She plans to be a manga artist or voice actor. Her favorite Bible story is the parable of the prodigal son.
Ella Wyatt. She just finished her first year at MCE. She plans to be an oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Her favorite Bible character is Esther.
Let's see. Good evening, everyone. We are still working on getting everybody parked. As soon as we can get everybody parked, we will be going with the program. If you are in, we will be muting you if you're in this here. So if you'll give us just a few minutes, we are still working on getting everybody parked, and we will get started as soon as that happens. Thank you for joining us. Good evening and welcome to the graduation for the Madison Campus Elementary 2020 8th graders. We welcome you whether you are joining us live in your car or whether you are joining us on YouTube. We thank you for helping us celebrate our students. It's been an interesting last few weeks here at Madison Campus Elementary. And we are so glad that we were able to come up with a way that we could celebrate the accomplishments of our 8th graders. We thank you again for joining us. I invite you, if you are in your car, to turn your car off. And we're going to go through a program that has actually already been pre-recorded. And so turn your car off, enjoy. We'll be back live. It's a little bit hybrid. There's some live things and there's some things that we're doing in different ways. So we invite you to just enjoy. It's exciting. If you've been on Facebook Live to see some of the cars, they're decorated. It's just amazing. And I'm so glad that we're able to celebrate our 8th graders.
Class verse is Proverbs 3:5-6, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understandings. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct thy paths." Please pray with me. Dear God, thank you that we made it to graduation. Please be with us as we choose what high school we're going to attend, and please be with Ms. Fernandez as she speaks. Please be with all our families during this time of trouble, and please bring us back all together again soon. In your name, amen.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Lily Gustafson, and as this year's 8th grade class president, I am excited to give this presidential speech tonight. You might say I won't have anything interesting to talk about, as this year's been like any other 8th grade year. We started out a normal school year, playing sports, doing ordinary schoolwork, making the usual fantastic music, then the traditional Christmas parties, spending time with friends, music festival, gymnastics home show, spring break, running out of toilet paper, quarantining for 1.5 months, being stuck at home with our awesome, not annoying at all siblings, online classes, Google Hangouts, and now the normal, typical graduation celebration. You know, the usual. I'm thankful. God led our family to Madison 6 years ago after my mom got into MTSA. And MCE soon became my amazing family. And I have been a part of this awesome class ever since. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for moving here. Miss Angelo, Miss Verman, Miss Fernandez, Miss Taylor, Mr. Wilhelm, Miss Crecilius, and Miss Brandy, you have been amazing teachers to me. You've taught me to love God above all else, stay positive, and never give up. Thank you. To my coaches, Coach Jay, Dr. Sutton, Coach Tanya, Coach Perkins, Miss Tanya and Mr. Danny, and Coach Daddy, thank you. You have taught me so much about sports and being a part of a team. It was great being on this championship volleyball team. Way to go, Daddy. Miss Larson, thank you for being the best class chaplain ever. You are truly inspirational. To Dr. Sutton and Mr. Ross, you are the first faces I see every day when I go to school. Thank you for being an amazing principal and vice principal. Miss Stephanie, I know you get bored a lot during the day, and I want to thank you for letting me come cheer you up every day. Friends and classmates, thank you for making me feel like part of a family at school. And no matter where we each go after this moment, you will always be my family. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm lonely and I need hugs. Uh-oh, my dad must have added this to my speech. Sorry. Some lessons I've learned from my teachers this year. Even though I haven't known her that long, Miss Hap is a super awesome ray of sunshine. Every time I see her, she has a smile on her face, and that makes me super happy. Because of Mr. Wilhelm, I gained a lot of my confidence. I probably wouldn't be here giving this speech if it wasn't for him. And Miss Crecilius, what can I say? You have given me a shoulder to cry on. You have been a great friend when I needed one. You birthed a daughter that is my BFFA. You let me write my made-up words on the board every day, and because of you, I have a great love of math. You are dazzleful. I've had plenty of time during this quarantine to reflect on this awesome 8th grade class. I've never seen a class so helpful. When we are asked to volunteer for various things, almost every hand shoots up into the air. This class loves to be of service to others. Class, don't stop. The world has people that need help. This class is fun, loud, and kind of crazy. The only time we are quiet is when we are forced to have silent lunches. Class, don't stop. The world needs a little more fun. This class knows to be a true friend. We all get along most of the time. We stick up for each other, we laugh together, we irritate our teachers together, and we show kindness to each other. Class, don't stop. There are people in this world that need a friend. To the new 8th grade class, I wish you a great year, and I hope it is just as normal as ours has been. 8th grade can be tough, but stick together and it will be one tabulous. Class, I realize that we'll never all be in the same spot again. This makes me happy and sad. Happy because we're all going on this next adventure, high school, but sad that it may be different ones. Embrace this journey and know that God is leading us where we are meant to go.
The class of 2020 describes our speaker today as plethora of knowledge, intelligent, book smart, incredible, true, serious, but most of all, amazing. She has been in the educational field for 9 years. We were lucky to have her as our 5th grade teacher. Some of her favorite memories with us was going to J.A. Biztown and learning how to survive in the real world, but also when she tried to convince us that we were going to be taxed on every ball we used in the gym. Now that was rough. She said that we were the most energetic class that she had ever seen, but that she was lucky to have us. One thing she always told us was to be a duck, let it all roll off. Our speaker this evening could be found here, or here. But her favorite place of all is here, at our library at Madison Campus Elementary. Without further ado, give a loud honk for Mrs. Fernandez.
I want to welcome the graduates, their families, and their friends to this really cool occasion of your 8th grade graduation in the year 2020. I want to thank you for inviting me to speak to you today. We have a long history together. My journey with this class actually started before 5th grade. I was looking through some of my pictures the other day and found the first time that I taught your class. It was an experience that perhaps should have made me want to run for the hills. It was actually a day that Mr. Pichette needed a substitute teacher, and for some reason I volunteered to teach the 4th grade class recorders. It was a very interesting experience. Little did I know that the next year I would be your 5th grade teacher, and the years after that, up through now, serving you as your school librarian. So I obviously love this class, and I'm very deeply honored that you want to hear me talk to you one last time. I will say that I enjoyed having the opportunity to make you guys a seating chart this one last time for old time's sake. And as I'm looking out at all of your beautiful smiling faces, I can honestly say I've never held everybody's attention for this long. So I want to thank you for that. I spent some time after being asked to speak to you today, trying to come up with, the perfect topic, the perfect funny incidents to put into a speech for you. And as I was going through that, I realized that I don't feel like my relationship with you is speech worthy. I actually would rather just have a talk with you guys. This is the last time I'm going to be seeing all of you together, probably in one place until we get up to heaven. So I want to take this opportunity to just really talk with you guys, and maybe give you some advice as you move forward into this next chapter of your life. So with that being said, that's much better. I feel like we can talk now. Well, my 8th graders, my beautiful lovelies, you have made it. You have made it to your 8th grade graduation. I want to tell you that I am so proud of each and every one of you. I know that sometimes things were difficult. I know that sometimes you had to struggle. But guess what? You've made it here. You have fought the good fight and you have made it to your celebration of 8th grade graduation. This class is especially close to my heart. You guys are very unique and have so many good things about you. And it was hard for me actually to choose what to talk to you about because there were so many things to choose from. I am a teacher who likes to give positive feedback about things that you do right so that you can do more of those things. So I have chosen my top 3 things that I love about this 8th grade graduating class. Number 1, I love that you guys are so accepting. You have had many students come into your class over the last 9 years, even up until this year. And each time you have new students added to your class, I feel like they are welcomed and they are not looked upon as outsiders to you. You bring them into the class and you make them feel like they belong. And I think that's a really special thing to be able to do. So I want to thank you for that, not only as a teacher, but I also want to thank you for that as a mother. Number 2, I love that you guys are not afraid of asking hard questions. I remember back in 5th grade, there were a couple of units where I invited you guys to ask questions, ask whatever questions you wanted, and you really came through. You asked some really hard questions, not only in science class, but you would ask questions in Bible. And as a librarian, as someone who loves to read and learn, I cannot tell you how much it really makes me happy that you guys are so willing to ask questions and to learn, and it's amazing. So thank you for that. I hope you never lose that desire to learn more by asking questions. You guys are amazing. The third thing that I want to commend you on is your sense of humor. As a class, there were so many times when I really wanted to laugh at things that you guys were doing when I knew I shouldn't because I was a teacher and I'm supposed to be keeping order. But you have a number of students in this class who really know how to take things off track. And while, yes, it was frustrating at times as a teacher, I also recognize how valuable that skill is when you're talking about being able to keep humor in a situation. It really actually is a skill, and you as a class and as individuals have that skill. I can't tell you how many times words would come out of my mouth that I'm like, this is not what normal teachers have to say to their students. You know, things like, no, you can't do your homework inside that box, or stop crawling underneath the tables, or stop chasing that kid with a knife, you know, stuff like that. False story, by the way, Anderson. But you guys always know how to keep things light and keep things fun. In addition to that, I want to commend you for your own unique personalities as individuals. You know, you are a class. After today, the class will likely never be exactly the same. You will have students leave, you will have students join, and I want to make sure that you know that you're valued as individuals as well. Each one of you has unique characteristics, unique talents and skills that you bring to the table. God has made you in amazing, amazing ways. All the way from, you know, Temba's freestyling as we're waiting for dismissal, to the newspaper that Sequoia put together for the class in 5th grade just because she wanted to Austin's paper castle that he built on his desk. I mean, you guys have some amazing creativity. The number of you are excellent athletes. More than that, I know that each and every one of you has a heart that is seeking after God. No matter whether you have found him or not, I know that you are always seeking, and that is a really, really amazing thing that I am so glad that each and every one of you have. As we close this portion of your graduation ceremony, I want to read a quote to you from Shel Silverstein, one of my favorite poets, very humorous poet, but also in many of his poems, not only is there humor, but there is truth. And this quote meant a lot to me right now as you are finishing up your 8th grade year and your school years at Madison Campus Elementary. He said that there are no happy endings. Endings are the saddest part. So just give me a happy middle and a very happy start. You guys are in the middle of your academic career, and the start of your academy years, your high school years, and springboarding into young adulthood. Continue to follow Jesus. Continue to ask hard questions and look for those answers, and continue to see the humor in everything. You guys are amazing, and I love you, and I will miss you. Please stop into the library and see me.
Congratulations, graduates. Pat yourselves on the back. This is an important milestone. Like you, I am a proud alum of Madison Campus Elementary. It's my hope and prayer that you will join the Madison Academy family for the next step in your education. And to celebrate with you today, we have a gift bag for each of you filled with things for summer fun. And also, it contains something to help you and your parents with that next important step and investment in your future at Madison Academy. Your gift bag includes a scholarship certificate, and this year our scholarships were awarded based on the student's grade point average at NCE, the student's score on the pre-scholastic aptitude test, that's the PSET exam you took in October, and the specific scholarships for spiritual leadership, servant leadership, and athletic leadership. And those awards were voted based on nominations from your teachers. Congratulations to you, the class of 2020. We are incredibly proud of the young men and women that you are becoming, and we look forward to you joining the Madison Academy family and being class of 2024.
Hi everyone. Our 8th grade class gift this year is a new drinking fountain next to Mr. Ross's classroom. You know those dinky water fountains next to Mr. Ross's classroom? Yeah, those ones that we all know about. The one that's out of order and the other one that's bleh. So we're gonna replace it with a brand new water bottle filling, water drinking fountain. What I'm trying to say is, to all our future MCE students, you're welcome from me. And I guess the rest of my class too.
Mrs. Larson, you've been our chaplain for 8 years, and during that time, you've given each of us a piece of your heart and soul. We all know without question that you love us dearly and would do anything you could for us. That has given us support, confidence, and most of all, the real-life example of God's love, even while being tooth fairy all the way to 7th grade. You have shown us God's love through the fruits of the Spirit, science experiments, treats, and the last couple of years just talking and letting us all grow closer to you, each other, and to God. A few of our favorite memories of our time with you are singing the Fruits of the Spirit song all around the room, our deep spiritual conversations at our retreat this year, then our absolute favorite, putting together thousands of Tooth Fairy bags. Through everything we have been through as a class, you have been there with us. You have laughed, cried, and taken pictures of it all, and we appreciate every minute of it. Thank you so much for your love for us and for helping us to see the path of a lifelong relationship with God. We love you, and we will always remember you and our time with you, with love in our hearts and a passion for Jesus. Thank you for the gift of yourself to our class and the gift you give to the rest of the world. 8th grade class 2020.
Although our time together began a little bit late and ended way too soon, the class of 2020 and myself would like to recognize Miss Brandy Heinrich. We really enjoyed you being a part of our class. We enjoyed the time that we got to spend together, the time that we got to hang out with each other, and the time that we got to bond together. We would like to recognize you and thank you for all the many things and blessings that you contributed to our class. Once again, we just want to thank you and tell you we love you, Miss Brandy Heinrich.
Good evening. I am honored to be here today to thank our beloved parents who are with us to guide us along the way of our accomplishments through the many years at MCE. We have been challenged by many things, including tests, homework, and discovering who we are and what we were made to do. You have taught us respect, and without you, we wouldn't be the young adults that you have raised us to be here today. You had made the financial choice to put us in a Christian-centered environment filled with teachers who care about us. And I've worked their very hardest to provide a good quality education for us filled with learning and creativity. We have prospered over the years and will continue to learn and grow as we become young men and women for the future. It has been a very long road for us and for you as parents. Always making sure we get to school before the bell rings, care for us through hard times, that we are fed, and always that our assignments are complete and turned in on time. We appreciate every single one of you who have done your hardest to love us, nurture us, and give us every opportunity that you parents longed for us to have. We are an energetic, hardworking class, and I believe as I stand before you today that this year's class of 2020's parents will always have a place in our hearts and will be remembered for the years to come. Thank you.
As we prepare to get ready to hand out the diplomas, please give us just a few minutes as we set this up. Thank you.
Hey, y'all can get out at your car and take pictures if you want. But you're going to be the example, so you got to stay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to give out our diplomas to our graduating class of 2020.
Sorry,
Our first student is Lily Gustafson, president of the class of 2020.
As you exit, you're going to get 2 flowers from the camera. Congratulations.
Sir, please keep the line moving. Thank you. Thank you.
Way to go, Lily!
Lola Priscillius, Vice President. John Mark Armstrong, Class Pastor. David Silverio, Class Treasurer. Sequoia Glasgow, Class Secretary.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we'll get you. Aiden Collins, Class Historian. Syra Cassidy.
They already called my name.
Angelina DiDomenico. Ben Fernandez.
Congratulations.
Sam Fernandez.
Congratulations.
David Garcia. Lila Gary. Austin Hardesty. Ryan Haslam. Joseph Houston. Noah Jameson. Jocelyn Kim. Franklin Laura. Braden Larson. Anderson Llewellyn. Sabrina Mann. Allie McKenzie. Tamba Longwa. Roddy. Have to wait for the trailer.
The paradise. There's a paradise on wheels right there. And even has pink flamingos. Just for you. Just for me.
Giorgio Valdespino.
Alright, there it goes. Everybody's camera. Go! Yeah, go! Woo, woo, woo!
Razel Webb.
Alright, congratulations!
Ella Wyatt.
I have one award to hand out, so I'm going to wait, let them get situated.
Okay. Let me know when I can start. I think we're good. All right. First off, I want to start by saying congratulations, class of 2020. This is not the graduation you had envisioned at the beginning of the year, but man, isn't this awesome? Somebody take the horn away from Norm. All right, I would like to present an award. This award is called the Class AIM Award. Your teachers, middle school teachers, have voted on this award. This is for a boy and a girl that represented your class AIM that we felt to its best. The class AIM, to remind you, in case you've forgotten, is good, never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. So I would like for Braden Larson and Jocelyn Kim to make your way up to the stage to get your award. If Rebecca Larson would also make her way close to the stage, and Miss Brandy Heinrich, I have a gift for you for your recognitions as well. All right. Oh, I put my mask on. Here we go. Congratulations, Class AIM Award. Keep it going. We're very proud of you and all your hard work. Yeah, you can. Yeah. I should have left it on.
Go, Jocelyn!
I meant to give it to you as you go by, but I'm gonna recognize you as well. Come on up here. This is for you. And this is for you. All right, everybody give a loud hand for come on up. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue our program online, just want to let you know that as you are leaving, you can get cookies and water at the table on your way out. And at this time, we are going to be streaming the benediction and the recessional. So if you please go back to your online viewing, you can view the end of the program. Thank you so much.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Wilhelm, the 7th grade homeroom teacher at MCE. And I have the privilege as a middle school teacher of teaching grades 6, 7, and 8. After teaching the 8th grade class for 3 years, it is my honor to congratulate you and say that you've done a wonderful job of representing MCE. But 8th grade, it's time to pass the torch. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the new 8th grade class of Madison Campus Elementary, the graduating class of 2021.
Hi there, 8th graders. Congratulations on your graduation. So happy for you. Let me go ahead and have a closing prayer to this program. Heavenly Father, we're so grateful for our 8th graders. We pray that you bless them, watch over them, and protect them. Lord, even though we live in times that are different and unusual, we are grateful that we still have our community and that we're together. Lord, I pray that you would bless us and bless these students as they go out and do great things in their world. We pray in your name. Amen.
Heaven thundered and the world was born. Life begins and ends in the dust you form. Faith commanded and the mountains moved. Fear is losing ground to our hope in you. An unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Freedom conquered, all our chains undone. Sin defeated, Jesus is overcome. Mercy triumphed when the third day dawned. Darkness was denied when the storm was gone. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. In your name it shall be done. Things are possible for you. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Unstoppable God, and let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Unstoppable God, and let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God.